What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny LSX, and we're back with another video, you guys. So today in this video, we're gonna continue working on the white extended cab, the one we picked up in Riverside. But man, I have some bad news for you guys on this truck. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys more in the video. ¿Qué andas haciendo, largatija?
Ando componiendo tu compresor para que me lo lleve por frente.
Chulo went ahead and bought himself a new compressor. ¿Sí o no, Chulo?
I have two now. Look.
Chulo bought this one and he bought that one. No,
Hey, I cashed out that Christmas when he came in clutch. I ain't gonna lie.
no sabe en qué gastarse su dinero. So Chulo went ahead and bought himself a new compressor. You found it on off-road, no, Chulo?
Yeah.
He bought both of them. And right now he's building this one, but he already put it to use. He was sanding the roof on the white extended cab with this one, so it has all that dust on it. Pero ¿cómo te gusta tu nuevo compresor, Chulo?
Sí, lo bien chingón. Y ahora ya no tengo que usar los tuyos. Ahora cuando quiera me conecto. Y acá está yo solo.
Oh, man. You like your new compressor or what?
But I'm tightening it up because está todo flojo la llanta como yo.
Eso es todo, mi chulo. ¿Sí sabes ahí cómo moverle a esa máquina de ahí? No, hombre.
Así te va a sacar el aire, güey.
This is a good brand too. That's Husky. That's the ones that I'm running right now. Currently, I'm running an 80-gallon and I'm also running a 60-gallon. And they both turn on at the same time, or I could turn them on individually. But yeah, that's what I run also at the shop. Have another 80 right there, and I have quite a few at my dad's house. And then Street Concept gave us this hot dog. It's called a hot dog because it's long waist. And then Chulo got two compressors. No, hombre, ¿qué vamos a hacer con tanto aire, mijo?
No, pues te voy a inflar a ti, güey.
No, güey, te voy a conectar la manguera a ti, güey. Y te voy a inflar por el chisquirrusquis ahí.
Oh.
Te voy a sacar toda la mierda, güey.
Eso te gustan las emociones fuertes.
Hey, te voy a sacar todo lo que estás tapado, mijo. Toda la comida mala que...
Yo no ando tapado, yo ando estreñido.
No, toda la comida que te comes de junk, güey. Te la voy a sacar, güey. Te voy a conectar así, güey, y va a salir por tu hocico, güey. But it's time to give you guys an update on the white extended cab. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little update of what's going on with the truck and what have we been doing so far with the truck. So right here, Chulo's doing what's called a chrome delete. He still has more steps to accomplish to finish this one. He still has to do the rear bumper. Right here, he has the grill. He's gonna go ahead and take the grill apart. This is an aftermarket grill. All he has to do is take the bow tie off and it should just pop out because this one's actually not welded at all. So you could go ahead and take this piece off and it'll be a two-piece, meaning it'll be the grill, the face, and then also the trim piece, which is this, the chrome. So we are gonna disassemble this as well because this is gonna be the color of the truck, and then this is gonna stay black as well. The bumpers are gonna be color matched. Now, when it comes to the lower values, that one's gonna stay the same. We're gonna go ahead and paint it with our Magic Black for plastic. And then Chulo got the, what is this, an HD bumper pad? No.
Yeah, no, it's a non-HD.
It's the 1500
regular.
From bumper pad. Chulo went ahead and did what's called the texture delete. So,
Todavía le falta poquito, pero ahí va.
¿todavía falta poquito, mijo?
Sí, nada más poquito porque hay unas partes que todavía quedan granitos, sí.
Okay, so Chulo still has to do a little bit more of the texture delete on the bumper pad. But what is the texture delete, you guys? That means taking off the little granitos, the little texture that the plastic has. So when it's time to paint it, it'll be a nice, smooth, flat finish. And you won't see all those granitos. Because we do see, when we go to the truck shows and we go to the truck meets, que ves, Chulo?
You can see that. You can notice how, like when they don't sand it good, it chips bad.
Yeah, so a lot of people just go ahead and just paint the bumper pads without sanding, no prepping. They leave the granitos there and it looks hideous. You guys, I don't know why you guys don't do it right the first time. You guys are just wasting materials. But if you guys stick to our channel here, this is mine and Chulo's channel. You guys will learn a lot with auto body, mechanic, mongolismo, de joteando y de todo. Anyways, my voice is kind of scratchy because we did clean the shop out. We threw a lot of things away, the trash. You guys know that every year I like to start the year fresh. So we eliminated a lot of things. We got more space on this side. We threw a whole bunch of trash.
We filled up the Street Concept mobile.
And then I went ahead and cleaned out the back on the Sierra as well. Like I mentioned to you guys on the last video, I'm getting ready to, put this truck back together and get it out of here. So I have this extra space right here. It's literally from right here all the way to the back of just taking up space. And if I were to eliminate this truck out of here, I have all this space and I want to have all my toolboxes and all that on this wall. So then I'll have all this space on the sides, on both sides. And yeah, trying to make the shop a little bit bigger. So we got to put this truck together later on in the next videos and get it out of here.
She is going to be a manual, huh?
Yeah, this truck is going to be a manual, you guys. Like I showed you guys on my previous videos. I went ahead and got the manual transmission for this truck. The steering column, the whole under dash harness, all that good stuff. So this truck is going to be manual, so stay tuned. Good rollbacks, no, Chulo?
Yeah, you're going to have to throw it back on everybody.
But yeah, this truck definitely needs to get out of here. I'm not going to do the manual swap just yet. We just got to put the suspension back on and get it out of here. And I also bought the starter for this one. Now, when it comes to the wide extended cab, you guys, we ran into some issues. Macizo, no, Chulo?
Macizo, I didn't even want to record.
Yeah, we didn't even record because we were just so frustrated with the whole process. So as you guys saw on the previous video on the wide extended cab, somebody put house paint or some type of paint on the roof, on the hood, on the roof, on the bed sides, on the top. And man, it was hard to take off just to discover the major issue on this truck. Explícale al canal qué está pasando, Chulo.
Está Silverado. No, so it was really bad to the point where I said, you know what, I'm going to just take the time. I spent like, what, 4 or 5 days?
No, 3 days.
3 days? 4 days? Like trying to, I said, you know what, I don't really like how I look with that house paint, so we went all the way
yeah,
to metal.
So this hood and the roof and the top of the bed sides, you guys, it had the original paint under it. It was peeling, and then they put house paint, and then they covered it with bed liner, and it was so many layers of paint. And yeah, we decided just to strip the whole hood off, straight to bare metal. And there is some rust spots on the hood as well. But the major problem is up on the hood. Let me go ahead and climb up there and show you guys. We ran into a dead stop, a dead end. Man, check this out. All of this right here is completely rusted. And it's not your average surface rust. It's actually like rough. See, no, Chulo? Like you could feel all this right here. We went ahead and tried sanding it down some more, and it's just not coming off. You know, this isn't our fault or the customer's fault because he bought this truck on Facebook Marketplace. But when I did give him the estimate, guys, I didn't know that we were going to run into this issue. So
I didn't even know.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to let the customer know that when I quoted him on this paint job, I did not quote him to do what's called a rust repair. The roof and the hood both have major rust damage. But yeah, this isn't surface rust. Surface rust is this one right here that's lightly. You can still sand that off. But now you get into that deep. Yeah, and there's actually a hole right there as well. Look at that. A hole. But man, that's crazy. There's a hole on the roof and all that good stuff. So we definitely got to do what's called a special treatment on the rust repair on the roof. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't give this customer any warranty because there's already rust. And later down the road, you know, you can't kill rust. You can stop rust, but you can't 100% eliminate rust because that's always going to keep coming back. But we are going to treat this and eliminate the most that we can. But unfortunately, I can't give this customer any type of warranty because you can't officially stop rust. Rust is like cancer. You could stop it, but then later down the years, it'll come back and then it'll just te mata, no, Chulo? Yeah, so as you can see, this is still the paint. We sanded it down, but all that is what's called pores. Those are pores in the rust. So it's actually smooth and flat, but you can't really see. I mean, you can't really feel it, but you could see it. But those are all pores that the rust created. And yeah, you could definitely feel some areas that have major rust damage. But like I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the customer and let them know that we ran into this major issue. And, you know, unfortunately, in this case, we got to charge them more because I got to spend more on different type of materials, rust repair. I got to buy epoxy primer, etch primer, direct to metal primer, all types of primers just to cure this because you can't just primer this just like that. You got to put some rust remover first, let that cure and let that eliminate it. And then you got to put some direct to metal primer, which is primer straight to direct to metal, and then epoxy primer and all that good stuff, and then primer good. But yeah, that's a lot of different steps that we have to do when it comes down to this rust repair. But yeah, we're gonna try our best to eliminate most of the rust that we can get off of this roof. But like I mentioned, I can't warranty this high layout to the customer because there's already rust. And like I mentioned already in the video, you can't fully eliminate the rust. You could stop it, but yeah, you have some, you see that, you guys? You got some rust right here around the edges. More on this side right there. Yeah, and then I wonder if they were to take the front windshield off too long, there's gonna be rust on the inside as well. But this truck does have rust, you guys, and that is crazy because we didn't even know that. The customer didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
And Chulo didn't even know that. And that's a big major issue that we ran into today. But yeah, the first thing we got to do on this truck before we do any body work is treat and kill the rust porque está cabrón. Este rust está más peor que los dientes de mi compa de aquí. Ya están white.
No, esos dientes creo que están mejores que ese pinche surface rust.
Yeah, so first, you guys, we got to kill this rust, treat it the best that we can. We can't 100% kill it, but we could definitely treat it because está cabrón este pedo. No. Usted ocupa un cerebro nuevo, güey.
A brake chest flat?
Usted vino defectuoso de la fábrica, güey.
No, de la agencia.
De la agencia, güey. But anyways, you guys, Chulo removed the doors as well, both driver's side and passenger side. We still.
What are you talking about?
The doors are off, Chulo. What are you talking about?
The back ones,
Nah, who's talking about the back ones? I was getting there.
Oh, okay.
Este morro. But yeah, he removed both driver and passenger side door. We still have to remove these ones, Chulo. I was getting there, mijo. No te brinques
Y
mucho.
para los que anden preguntando, este güey no han hecho nada. Nada más 2-3 lugares que le dijo, pero ya sí me metí toda la troca.
Yeah, but we still got to remove these doors as well. These are easy to remove. Basically, you remove the clips from the top and the bottom, disconnect the harness, this 10, and then just pop them up, and that's basically it. That's how you remove them. But yeah, aquí va la troca de mi compa. We also found some more dents. I found 2 on this fender, 1 on the bed on the other side, and obviously, like I showed you guys on the last video, this big damaged area. Este sí está mal, güey. This one right here, mira. All this is fucked up. All of this. We still got to fix it, pop it out. But before we get started on any body work, we got to do this right here. So I went ahead and hit up the homie at the paint store, and I asked him what does he have in stock to treat this. And before I buy anything, I got to let the customer know that it is going to be a little bit more depending on how much the material costs to treat the roof, the hood. I'm surprised none of these areas that we sanded down, for example, the tops of the bed sides or or this area right here, or this top has any rough. It's just mainly on the hood and on this roof as well. The hood has it on this side. But yeah, ¿dónde estaba el dent, Chulo? There was a dent right here. This dent right here. There's quite a few little dents that the hood has. We still got to go over it and treat this rust all right here that you guys see. The camera probably won't catch it. Go ahead and zoom in. All those areas have rust.
Está más para la verga.
But yeah.
Creo que está más para la verga que la troca, güey, porque this is not that bad until I never seen a rust repair.
The truck wasn't that bad when we gave the customer the estimate, and we gave him the estimate at night, no, Chulo?
Yeah,
we looked at it. He took out a spotlight. He chose out a color, and then we looked through it, and yeah, but he did mention about. Well, he didn't mention it. I brought it to his attention, like, hey, you have like some sort of like house paint or bed liner on the roof and all that stuff. And then he noticed it too, no?
Yeah, he noticed.
But yeah, once we got down to the sanding and we removed all this stuff right here, that's when the rust started to appear, you guys. Pero sí está cabrón este pedo. Look at that. Man. This thing is messed up, no, Chulo?
Yeah, it is, but it's nothing that we can't
And
fix.
some rust coming right here. And then obviously the rust in here as well. Let me see. All that. No, está cabrón ese pedo. But yeah, I'm going to definitely get the estimate going for the customer depending on how much the material costs to treat the rust. You know, I got to charge the customer because the material isn't free. And like I mentioned, it's not to be messed up or anything, but we didn't know that it had rust. Because, yeah, usually when rust forms, it starts bubbling and all that stuff. But we didn't see none of that stuff in the... Yeah, we didn't see none of that stuff when we gave him the estimate, and he didn't even know. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it on this truck. I'm going to go ahead and probably go to the paint store, visit my homie Juan, and then ask him, you know...
We are, I don't know if you never recorded Juan at the store, no? Have you? But we have to presentarlo también.
Because he's always in the back mixing.
Yeah.
And then the tailgate's right here. We still got to remove the hardware, the latch for the tailgate. Chulo removed the wing, the handle. ¿Qué más, Chulo?
I have to sand down the new handles, what is it called? Yeah, handles, right?
They're called door handles, chulo. Door handles. No, hombre, chulo,
Y
se te
no,
da la
o sea,
señal.
No, como que ando medio...
No, tú siempre andas malo, mijo.
Ando trabado ahora porque...
And then half of your face has dust, way. What the fuck were you doing, way?
I was right here, I don't care.
No, but half of your face.
I don't know. I don't care. I like getting dirty. So every time you see me like this, I like getting
Oh, you
dirty.
like getting sucio.
Sucio. Cochino.
And then we still got to remove this plastic bed liner.
I think I'm going to put it, this one we might save it and put it on yours because yours is messed
Nah,
up.
I like bed liner on my truck. This truck right here is also going to get the bed liner job done here at the painters. But we removed the hardware for the tailgate and the tail lights, and the harness is still inside. The harness is actually right here and not popping out through the sides. Like I mentioned, remove the hardware. We still got to remove these ones as well, the bottom ones. Oh no, these ones we actually paint those because those were painted. But the ones at the top, those are regular black, so those do not get painted. But yeah, that's basically it for this truck. I can't think of nothing besides, man, that rust kills it, chulo. Yeah, that rust kills it. I mean, this truck is gonna be, you know, the color is beautiful, you guys. It's a custom color. But man, that rust is what kills it, because I know later on down the road on the future, a couple months or years, is going to start reappearing again. It's going to mess up the job because, like I mentioned, you can't 100% kill rust. It's like cancer. It's like we could kill it and treat it for now, but who knows later down the road if it'll start reappearing. And then the products that we're going to use and get, according to my mixer at the paint store, he says they're top of the line. But fun fact, GM, till this day, they have an issue with white. They start peeling. I'll post some pictures right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, they had a recall for all the vehicles in white. I think also Dodge had a recall where the paint just started lifting. I don't know if you guys ever ran across the video on Facebook or Facebook Reels or TikTok, when a person puts tape on white paint and then he's trying to fix something and then he peels it off and the whole paint coming off. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I'll show you guys more about that. But yeah, that's actually a recall from GM, and I think also Dodge had that recall as well. Yeah, but those vans are coming too, chulo. I don't know if you ever seen them. You never looked outside the window?
Yeah, I seen them.
Y miras que le falta un cacho de pintura. Yeah, that's the same issue that this truck had, but they fixed it with, you know, filling it with house paint and bed liner and all that.
Para que no se... miraba bien padre.
Yeah.
Hey, esos güeyes sí fumaron algo. Bueno, porque para andar pintando imagínate.
Yeah.
Pintando con esa madre. I think I seen a video, I think it was in Mexico, que se pirateó un güey. Más pirata como de las ideas piratas que tengo yo.
No, güey, tú sí estás pirata, güey.
Pero yo sí estoy. Pero ese güey agarró un puto bote de como ese de 5 galones.
And he started rolling it? That's probably what they did with this truck, because like I mentioned, you guys, when we seen this truck, it was a nice truck. I didn't see no paint chipping. It looked clean. It looked good, you know. And I was like, okay, just the roof, the hood, and the bed sides, they're probably just faded because they were doled out. But then once we got the sanding, man, we ran into the rust problems, and then holes on the roof, major rust. But yeah, man. But there's a dent right here around this area and on the bed as well. ¿Qué opinas, mi chulo?
Ahí quedó ahí va poco a poco, ya va agarrando más forma. Ahora sí ya me está
Hell yeah.
gustando.
So after we left the shop, we came here to my driveway. And basically, we've been working on the Burnout truck, you guys. We installed the SS claddings from Street Concept. Shout out to Street Concept for sponsoring my Burnout truck with the hood, the claddings, and also the wing. We got basically the passenger side done. The only thing I have to do is remove the bed so I could bolt this cladding perfectly, because you guys could probably see or not, it's this cladding right here is caved in. So I gotta go ahead and push it out like that and make sure everything lines up perfectly. A lot of people that install these, like other people, like TikTokers, they just leave it like that.
Like that.
And you can clearly see that it does not line up good at all. This one goes in. So we got to pop that out and screw it on and make sure it's nice and straight with the whole truck. For example, these claddings right here, the ones that go on the cab, it is nice and straight all the way around. No cladding is popping out more than the other. But yeah, this is basically what me and Chulo have been doing, just installing the claddings. I still got to install the claddings on the driver's side probably tomorrow, since tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Might as well bang this out because this truck has to be an SS clone before the end of the year.
Yeah, so we could take some badass pictures with the homies this truck right there.
Yeah, a little sneak peek on this truck. I did this truck about a year ago, a year and a half. Complete SS clone, custom color, 1 out of 1. Bed liner and everything, but the customer crashed it. But that's going to be for another video. But I am extremely excited how my Burnout truck is coming along. Slowly but surely we'll get it done. And then I'm still got to weld some metal right here, shave it, and I'm going to flatten the tops out. But yeah, the claddings are on. ¿Sí o no, mi chulo?
Ya va agarrando más forma y más forma. A ver si el compita me deja echar unas donillas ahí en la troca.
Ah, huevo, mijo.
Ahora sí, para el año que viene vamos a darle con todo. Vamos a andar por todos lados. If we're not going to hit Cali shows as much as we hit them, we're going to go, I think we should start going to Texas. That's where it's at.
Texas.
The Texas neck breakers over there. Go show them the tennis ball out there now.
Ah, huevo, mijo. But yeah, so far we banged the claddings out on the passenger side like I mentioned. I like how it came out. We just got to fix this issue right here. Make sure they all line up straight, because people just leave it like that. Y así no va. But yeah, the truck's coming on good. We still got to install the rear bumper. Everything's right here lined up on the floor. The claddings for the driver's side, the rear bumper, and also the bumper pad for the SS bumper on the rear. And we still got to go ahead and cut the horns for the bumper and raise it up, and then make sure the SS bumper lines up perfectly. But anyways, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new for my channel. Tomorrow I'll continue the video on my Burnout truck on installing the claddings on the driver's side, and then hopefully get started on the welding process, the welding the bed caps that go on top of the bed, and also the bumper horn brackets, raise them up and weld them so we can install the SS bumper. I'm gonna show you guys how to do all of that, you guys. But anyways, like I mentioned already, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.